0586861003 if you'd like to get in contact with us this afternoon. Lachlan Kitchen here, and as we look at many of the economies around the world, many people are looking at the UAE is positioned very, very well when it comes to the global economy. You only have to focus on a country such as Turkey. They're actually hiking minimum wage by 55% as inflation and the living costs bite. The move is aimed at easing the impact on surging living costs. But unfortunately, there are economists who worry that it will furtherly increase inflation. Now, the country's official rate of inflation is currently at a 24-year high, 84.4% in Turkey. And there's also the political angle, as analysts say Turkey's general election is due to be held in June of 2023. TSB, Talk Sport Business on Talk 100.3. Producer Pranav has come in. You've had a great couple of weeks enjoying so much international tennis. Really is tennis season around the UAE, isn't it?
It is, and a lot of people prefer to be down here, whether it's their post-season relaxed moments, going to the restaurants, spending money on some shopping, buying new sneakers, or whether it's getting up for the next season where, of course, you start with Australia, but you've got some brilliant facilities here in Dubai. They want to come down here. They enjoy the weather. The players want to train here for the pre-season. So there's a mixture of both.
It's been a great work that you've been doing, and you caught up with the Spanish superstar, Paula Badosa. She got as high as number 2 at one stage in the world?
Yeah, she's just as young as 25 years old, Kate. Paula Badosa. She's born in New York City. New York City is like the capital of diverse cultures, shopping, entertainment, and going beyond all that, she actually lives in Dubai. This is sort of her second home apart from Spain. So it was brilliant to catch up with her. And she's
so on that. So she was born in New York City to Spanish parents. That's why she still represents Spain when she plays.
Yes, and that is exactly why she represents Spain. And she's got some brilliant wins, Kitch, in her career. She's won in Serbia, Belgrade. She's won Indian Wells, which is one of the big events in WTA, the women's circuit. And in 2022, she also won in Sydney in the start of the season. She's been to a couple of quarterfinals in Grand Slams, and the pressure of her to go beyond that is always there. But 25 years of age, and brilliant talent.
That tournament in Sydney is actually quite an historic tournament. It's actually called the New South Wales Open, being the province that Sydney is in. It started way back in 1885, and I can remember because Dad took me to the first one, and it's been going along for 137 years. But so you caught up with her. This is Paula Badosa. And catching up with our producer Pranav on Talk 100.3.
It's great to have you here in Dubai. We know you live here in Dubai as well. On Instagram, there's a picture of you and your best mate Sabalenka at Amazonico restaurant, one of my personal favorites. So do you sort of take on the role as a tour guide when you take your friends sightseeing other places that come here as well?
Yeah, I try to. I mean, I'm living here, so I know quite a few places, and I knew she was coming, so she's one of my best friends, as you know. So, yeah, we went to dinner there, and as well as one of my favorite places, and she loved it. So, yeah, I think I did a good choice.
Do you have any other favorite locations in Dubai?
Well, I love every place. I mean, I love to go to the beach, to Marina, to downtown. They have amazing restaurants. Dubai Mall as well, yeah, they have amazing places here in Dubai. It's one of my favorite cities.
What is it amongst players to pick Dubai as a location for, whether it's pre-season training or whether it's rehab? What is it about the location that's so interesting?
Well, I think as well the weather helps a lot. The location, it's like it's coming from it's the wave to Australia, and as well I think you have amazing facilities here, and life here is very easy. So yeah, I think that's why a lot of tennis players come here.
We see snippets from the trailer of the Netflix documentary Breaking Point, and it's very interesting, so we're all looking forward to that. The question that I have is it important to keep a balance as an athlete to what you show the fans from your personal and professional life?
Well, I always have been pretty honest and pretty a bit myself. So I show myself like my 100%, and that's how I want to be. And even though that I have fans or haters, I just show how I am. And I think in the Netflix you will see how I am in my good moments, bad moments, and I think. first as an athlete, I'm a person, so that's, I think, a nice thing of Netflix, that you will see the tennis behind, the life behind that we have. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool.
So you're saying it's going to be raw and unedited, and we can expect to see what happens in real?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Netflix did an amazing job during the entire year. They were with us on a lot of tournaments, and yeah, you will see a lot of things, of course, on court, but of course off court as well.
The lessons that you've learned from 2022, Australia is fast approaching. So do you have any targets set for yourself?
I think I've learned so many things. I could start here and I will never finish, because this year has been a very, very amazing year, of course, but very tough for me. But I think I learned a lot, and I'm pretty much, I think I'm very, very much stronger as last year as a person when I started. But yeah, I think tennis is about experiences, and I'm facing a lot of them, and I think I'm learning from them. One thing that I've learned a lot, I want to try to enjoy the journey, because I'm doing what I love, that it's playing tennis. Of course, competing is always tough, and you have a lot of expectations, and it's very intense, but I want to enjoy everything, because I think it's a very nice and lovely sport.
You mentioned about competition, a couple of quarterfinals runs for you in Grand Slams. Of course, the fans expect Grand Slam victories as well from your end. Any changes to the game or the way you approach a crucial match? What would you say?
Yeah, I'm trying to change a little bit. I'm trying to be more aggressive. Maybe today you couldn't see that, because Caroline is one of the most aggressive players on court, so she doesn't give you a lot of rhythm. But I'm trying to make a step forward on that, trying to improve, because I think tennis every time it's even faster and faster. So yeah, I'm trying to get stronger physically, mentally, and preparing for Australia.
Great interview, Pranav. And I didn't realise that she's a Dubai local. She's sort of the local chaperone for any of the international touring stars.
Well, she sort of becomes, or naturally takes on, the role of a tour guide, or someone who's always got great suggestions for restaurants and entertainment spots, given that Dubai is a second home, and whenever a team member or a player from the circuit comes along.
Well, we've got to pause, look at traffic, also the markets, and then we'll come back with your interview with the controversial Aussie superstar Nick Kyrgios next on TSP.